Good morning, students of class 9B. In this period of mathematics, we are going to start one new chapter, that is chapter 18. Name is graphical representation of data. Now, as per our reduced syllabus, only frequency polygon is it in our syllabus. How to draw frequency polygon? There are two methods to draw the frequency polygon. First is using histogram, second is without using histogram. So, if the question is asked using histogram, draw the frequency polygon. So, before drawing the frequency polygon, is it important to draw the histogram? Few features I have mentioned here. Those are the points to draw the histogram. First is we use exclusive class interval. You know there are two types of class intervals, inclusive class intervals and exclusive class intervals. Suppose 1 to 5, then 6 to 10. What are you saying? These are the intervals inclusive. These are inclusive class intervals. Inclusive class intervals, or we say discontinued class interval. Why do we say discontinued class interval? The lower limit of the second class interval is not the upper limit of the first class interval. This is different. Here is upper limit of the first class interval is 5 and the lower limit of the second class interval is 6. So I say this is not continued. So this type of class intervals are called inclusive class intervals or discontinued class intervals. So if this type of data is given in the question, first of all we change that inclusive class intervals into exclusive class intervals. How do we change? You know the rule that is discussed. We subtract 0.5 from the lower limit of the first class interval and add 0.5 to the upper limit of the first class interval. In this way, this intervals will be now 0.5 to 5.5. What is the rule? We subtracted 0.5 from the lower limit of the first class interval. If we subtract 0.5 from 1, we will get 0.5 and add 0.5 to the upper limit of the first class interval. If you add 0.5 to 5, you will get 5.5. Second, following the same process, we subtract 0.5 from the lower limit of the second class interval. 6 minus 0.5 equal to 5.5 and we add 0.5 to the upper limit of the second class interval. 10 plus 0.5 means 10.5. Now what are you saying? Lower limit of the second class interval is the upper limit of the first class interval, and in this way we can change inclusive class intervals into exclusive class intervals. To draw a histogram, it is very important. If the data is given in inclusive class interval, first of all, in the first step, we change that into exclusive class interval following this rule. Second is this thing we have to do with the given question. Second thing, draw x-axis, that is the horizontal line, and y-axis, that is the vertical line on the graph sheet. What is this? Is horizontal line and this is vertical line. We say this is x-axis and this is y-axis. And after that, write the scale in northeast corner of the graph sheet. Here is northeast corner. At this place we write the scale. Then use kink mark. If this is the symbol of kink mark, that will I will show you in that rough sketch of lines of axis how to use this mark. So use kink mark if lower limit of first class interval is not 0. If this is not starting from 0, the lower limit of the first class interval is not 0, then between 0 and the lower limit of the first class interval, between 0 and lower limit of first class interval, we use this kink mark. Now we will see the rough sketch how to draw the lines of axis and how to use this kink mark. In this part, this is the data given and the frequency. This data you are seeing, class intervals are in inclusive form, or we say discontinued form, because the upper limit of the first class interval is not the lower limit of the second class interval. Similarly, upper limit of the second class interval is not the lower limit of the third class interval. This is discontinued. So we say this data or these class intervals are inclusive class intervals or discontinued class interval. So first of all, we change this into continued class interval or exclusive class intervals. For that, we subtract 0.5 from 1. So we get 0.5. We add 0.5 to the upper limit. 5 plus 0.5 became 5.5. Similarly, we subtract 0.5 from the lower limit of the second class interval. That became 5.5. And we add 0.5 to the upper limit of the second class interval. That became 10.5. Similarly, following the same rule, we can change this class intervals as 10.5 to 15.5, then 15.5 to 20.5. Now what are you saying? This became the exclusive class intervals or continued class interval. Why do we say? Because upper limit of the first class interval is the lower limit of the second class interval. Upper limit of the second class interval is the lower limit of the third class interval. Upper limit of the third class interval became the lower limit of the fourth class interval. So this is exclusive class interval. This is our first duty. If the data is given in inclusive class interval, so we change that at first in exclusive class intervals, and this is the frequency table. Now next step is to draw the x-axis and y-axis. I have drawn x-axis, that is the horizontal line, and y-axis, that is the vertical line, that is perpendicular to x-axis. And after that, here I have written scale. Scale on x-axis equal to 2 centimeter equal to 5 unit. This distance is 2 centimeter. From here to here, this distance is 2 centimeter. For our convenience, we can change the unit as per the question. So I feel convenient taking 2 centimeter as the scale, and 2 centimeter I used for 5 units. So you can check 5.5 minus 0.5 equal to 5. 10.5 minus 5.5 equal to 5. So everywhere this width is 5 units. This width should be same for each class intervals. And on y-axis I used 2 centimeter equal to 5 unit. This distance here is 0. This distance is 2 centimeter. I wrote 5. Here, from here to here, this is 2 centimeter. So I wrote 5 plus 5, 10. 2 centimeter, 15. 2 centimeter, 20. Again, this much is 2 centimeter, 25. Now we are saying the lower limit of the first class interval is not 0. So for that, on the x-axis between 0 and the lower limit of the first class interval, we will use this kink mark. This mark you are seeing here. This is the kink mark. We use this kink mark. This is a special case when the lower limit of the first class interval is not being 0. It is another number except 0. For that, between 0 and first lower limit of the first class interval, we use this kink mark. So now as we change this I have written 2 centimeter, all these class intervals I have mentioned here. And frequencies are mentioned here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25. Now we shall draw the histogram. In the next part we shall draw the histogram.